4, 3, 2, let's go.
Kicking shit. Look, kick shit.
But welcome to Kicking Shit. I'm your host, Mike Robb, and I got my boy, Philly Aaron.
What's up, everybody?
He be looking dead in the camera like,
Yep. I want to know who the hell looking at me.
so
how you been, bro?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it settled in? You know what I mean?
Not fully.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's only been 7 days, so.
What was your initial reaction when it first happened?
I mean, let's just tell the people the initial reaction to what.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
say
it.
Clearly,
say,
I know.
Let's
I don't want to say it.
Let's put it out there, man. We know number 8, number 24.
We lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter.
Gianna, man. Gigi. And 7
Gigi.
other passengers.
And 7 other passengers. Let's make sure we say that.
I know their names.
I don't remember none of that part.
Yeah, we'll talk about it at the end. Because all of them was doing some great stuff, believe it or not. So, but it has been hard. I still throw stuff away and yell Kobe. So, I'm never letting that go.
Word.
Never letting that go.
You got to. This is the way it is.
I have literally not thrown away a piece of paper normally yet.
Yeah, ever since.
I've literally bought it on my trash. And it's just
Bro, he didn't even hit a real jump shot before we started saying that.
Yeah. Does it look like everybody hit career highs like on their next game or something? Kyrie had 55, Dame had 58, Westbrook had 50, AD had 50.
Those everybody that was like, especially like Dame. Dame was really like, he was really touched by Kobe.
Yeah.
So when he played, I feel like, the next game after somebody passed, you supposed to let them win, but
No.
not Dame. Not Dame. Dame almost had a triple-double that game.
That's Kobe-esque.
That's Kobe-esque.
Yeah.
Very Kobe-esque. Like, I got to show out. So it's like a team they had been beaten up on, and somebody who was really, 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 really looked up to Kobe was like, I'm about to play just like him the whole game.
That was his first time beating LeBron, wasn't it?
That's his first time doing it in that fashion.
Because he scored a lot of points in the playoffs and they still lost. Well,
they ain't get that far.
They actually got hands well
They
that.
play somebody different.
What do you think? Let me ask this right quick. All right. So they say Mamba mentality. Okay, what do you think? What's your definition of Mamba mentality?
Well, it all came from work ethic. That's how he really got that.
Work ethic.
He really got it from his work ethic. So somebody if they really living by that, then they got that type of mentality where work gonna beat talent. Or
I like that.
Work gonna beat getting handed a silver spoon. So
Word.
that's what I think about.
I like that too because it seems like most of the time people want to do stuff, but for some reason they lack the motivation. So now that Kobe has passed, it seems like he done struck a match on the way out and gave people the real understanding of the Mamba mentality. Like, people are thinking about, look, it don't matter what the hell I'm doing or what I think I can't do, I'm going to do it because that's what the Mamba mentality is. I think that's dope.
Now, I'll tell you what's even better. I remember, Michael Jordan, one of his favorite quotes, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take."
Right.
Ain't that one of ours?
Yep, true enough.
Kobe taught me to just take it. Whether you hit it or miss it.
Real talk. I like that.
Take it.
It showed a lot about how men mourn though. Like during this whole thing, I've never seen so many grown men just
Word.
broken down by it. It was new.
I mean, some dudes cried when Michael Jackson died.
It was some.
But the thing is,
And
bro,
Prince too, yeah.
But
a lot of them dudes was kind of questionable.
Yeah, ain't no dude with muscles sitting there were crying about Mike. Like you had Tyson Chandler crying. When I seen that, I was like, man, bro, Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler.
That's it.
Shaq cried.
Shaq cried.
Big ass.
Shaq cried. Big cried.
Right.
He big cried. But I mean,
But one thing I did hate though was the conspiracies. It's like when a black man dies.
Yo,
it's not
immediately.
it's not just
Who's
because
that?
of
Who said the
accident or
last
mistake,
thing?
stuff like
My
that.
homeboy, this nigga, he's a Now here's the thing. I'm not a
Dr.
like,
Umar.
I'm not one of those. Dr. Umar said something too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he
said it was a conspiracy.
They were
put
saying,
that
yeah,
together.
they basically saying like, how could he fly the same plane this many times? It had to be a setup because 24 on the 24th hour and shit like that. They were doing all that.
Something that and it's somebody that black people believe.
But
So
here's the funny.
if I die on the road on the way to work,
You just died on
I
the
want
job.
that
It
shit
just
to
happened.
be investigated as if it was a conspiracy too. That's what I want.
And I agree.
Right?
This
That's
is
fair,
fair,
right?
to an
It's a
extent.
conspiracy. They killed Mike
yeah,
because he was
like-
getting the most hours
to
at
an
the job.
extent.
To an extent.
Because-
to an extent.
Mathematical equations really do have the answer to damn near everything. So if there's some math involved, I'm gonna at least listen. I'm not gonna say that that's what I'm gonna base my entire job. That's what I'm gonna base my entire thought process on.
I want to
But I'm gonna
mourn
be open
first
towards
and then go
Then
to
it- yeah.
go to the conspiracies.
It was
and
immediately as a
Let me cry real
conspiracy.
quick. Yeah.
Well, that was their way of getting over it instead of just manning up and accepting that death is a part of life and it's some shit that happened. They was like, nah, it had to be some bullshit.
Yeah,
That's how they. That's how they
orchestrated.
Yeah,
this.
yeah, exactly. It's like they got triggered because they didn't want to be able to feel sadness. Like people are afraid to feel sadness.
It was a man.
It's something that's a part of us.
It was just
Just
a
as
man,
much as happiness.
It was just a man misjudging what he knew about his job. Man, that's really what it boiled down to.
Human error.
Yeah,
I don't like that though, because I'm like fog.
man, it is hard.
I thought he could have just went up instead of forward, but you was telling me
Yeah, it's a
the trajectory of a helicopter.
yeah.
forces
The
you
way
to
that
go
they was the way they fly those things. It's not like you was trying to give it like it was. You can turn it like a car.
Yeah, I'm like, just go up. You can't see forward, so go up as far as you can. Have you been on an airplane and you look out the window, you see the clouds under you? Yes.
It
You
ain't
do
just-
know that fog typically gets thicker the more you go up, right?
Into the atmosphere?
Yes.
How so? Because the
It's-
layers
it's
of
like-
the
it's-
atmosphere thin out as you go
It's like
up.
evaporation. It's like a gaseous matter. So there's at some point you can get above it, but it still has to go through its complete evaporation.
So you saying the higher you go, the worse it would have got?
Yes, it can get worse.
Well, it's 2020. These helicopters need to be able to stay in place like a hummingbird and just move independently. Why they gotta use?
The military ones.
I'm just
the
fucking
mili-
playing. I'm just
The
joking.
military ones move like that,
I'm like,
or the ones that's drone powered.
you know they
move
got,
like that.
yeah, you know they got something like
But a
that.
lot of those are not manned. Like there's nobody in there controlling it, so it still takes some.
Well, I gotta use aerodynamics. I want to just be able to stand right here and fly in the middle of the air, move up, down, left, or right.
And you
Like
probably still
control- like
believe in
PS4
2000 we supposed to have floating cars. They have not made one since. That damn what's the name movie? They don't even have floating cars. Remember they was talking about that? That's why you don't have that technology.
That's actually not that hard to do. I know they can do it.
They ain't done it.
They gotta build some type of something that can harness the force of gravity underneath, and then
Yeah, they made them. It's called airplanes and helicopters.
no, they use aerodynamics and fuel. It got to be something different than that. They got to get fuel from a different source.
Yeah.
They got to use like nuclear fission or some shit. But I'm just glad that everybody was able to, respect what happened and then use it as motivation to do better.
Yeah.
That's the big thing about the whole thing about this. So
It's gonna be more.
a great person died. Yeah, a great
It's
person
gonna be
passed
more
away.
for a long time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something to remember.
I was
It is-
pissed. I was pissed at all the old white ladies that kept on bringing up the rape case, even though that whole case was dismissed. That was pretty much distasteful all the way through. Like
Really?
Yeah, they ain't say nothing about it for what's it been 17, 18 years?
Yeah.
Nobody said nothing about it. Then all of a sudden he died. Oh, he's a rapist. Yeah, all right.
Even though the case was
We beat that case.
The case was completely dismissed, and they found out that lady didn't have no evidence at all. It didn't match up, and she was actually a little like crazy at the same time. Like
We
she
beat
was
that
schizo,
case.
so-
That's all
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
And then like to do that while the family is still mourning. Like Vanessa's still mourning, the other 3 girls are like growing up without a dad. So it's
Yep.
You would think this would be one thing that America can have one unified opinion on, and they still.
Nah, this.
but today's age it's about clicks.
Ah,
Yeah.
And if you can say some off the wall stuff, you'll get more
And
clicks.
it's about who said it first. Yeah, because that's really it. It's about who said it first. Just like people trying to persecute TMZ for releasing it through TMZ Sports.
The police was mad at that.
They got that tip from somebody.
The police was mad.
They got it
They're
from
like,
somebody.
that's
somebody,
what I seen it first too.
Somebody
TMZ.
said, "Hey,
And I really don't be listening to shit
Bro,
they say. When I
I was-
seen this came from them, I was like, let me wait.
my
2
homeboy
hours.
that my homeboy
Yeah, I
that
don't fuck with
work
them.
my homeboy that work at the spot that helicopter take off from told me it they done hit something.
Yeah.
Who was on it? Well, I seen Kobe,
but think
and it
about
just went like that.
But think about how sick that would be. Like your lady get news that you gone through the news.
I'm
or
not
through
denying that it's terrible.
Like paparazzi.
It is
That's
terrible.
ill, right?
That's the worst way to find out, you know. Especially with just not just your husband or your spouse, but with your child on there too. They like, yeah, it's speculated that your husband was in a helicopter crash. You thinking about that as a wife, but at the same time, you're like, but wait, my daughter was with him. Mm-hmm. You know, I gotta call around and see if this true. She probably called a couple times. Like, he don't never answer the phone on the helicopter anyway. You know? Just like she ain't really know. That's the part that bothered me like the very most. But because of the age that we live in, that's what happens. That's just what happens. You don't get paid unless you know first. Unless people can come to you and get, you know, they get out there. They make all their money through Instagram, Snapchat, and all. They got a whole segment where they on TV for like 3 hours now. TMZ on TV for 3 hours straight.
TMZ on TV for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Right before Dish Network. And they come on right after that.
Just no journalistic integrity.
That's the thing.
Right.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really my cup of tea for news.
Right. We're not gonna find out that way. Like,
Matter of fact,
how did you find out about the man wearing a dress on the kids show?
Through word of mouth. Because I ain't see that shit either.
Through word of mouth.
The dress he had on, so when I finally did see it,
Look like the Wicked Witch of the West.
yeah, it didn't. So this is what I was trying to find out. All right.
What's his name though? What's your boy?
I don't even know the nigga name.
Billy Porter, and he was on Sesame Street.
Porter. Billy Porter.
Billy Porter.
Okay, Billy Porter.
I was trying not to say it. I knew all
Nah,
that.
man, about that.
The nigga was standing like, you know, whatever.
Man.
Yeah.
He had on a dress.
On Sesame Street.
Hey, let me look
So
at
look,
it.
was
I
it
wanna look at
live? Like it was an episode of Sesame Street, or was it like?
I don't think it's been aired yet, but
It hasn't been
on
aired
there-
yet?
Yeah, he's on there in a dress. He's in a picture.
Yeah, I seen him standing there like he's supposed to be. I guess they were trying to adorn him in royal garbs or whatnot,
No,
but it
ain't
still
nothing wrong
was
about
dressed.
this. He looked like he got.
No, but you know
He
how
looked
it
like
is.
he got on Mary Poppins and Maleficent's dress.
Oh, he looked like the chick from Harry Potter, Slytherin, the what's the name chick?
Yeah.
Madam, what's the name? He looked like a madam. That's
You
what he
seen
looks
this?
like. You seen this shit? He looked like a madam. Is what he looks like. So I'm trying to figure out what was his role on the show, or are we just like it don't
Sesame
matter.
Street.
It don't matter.
Sesame Street has
It don't
always
matter
been-
what your role was, nigga. Why you wearing that?
Sesame Street it's always been like known for having celebrities on there. You know, every now and then have a guest host.
So is that his
or
thing?
something.
Like that's how he acts normally? That's his celebrity profile as
Yeah, he's
gender-
he's a openly
homosexual.
gay man.
Oh,
And this is his.
so that was his preference. Maybe he paid them to let him wear that shit.
No, or you know, they just like he's like, hey, what can I wear? And he was like, they were like, be yourself, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna be the me.
They was like, don't show no legs, nigga.
okay.
Put the goddamn shit. Put the veil on, goddamn.
Come on, you gotta look at it too.
I think that was like one of the same dresses he had wore at a. It's so crazy saying a man wearing a dress, but it was one of the same dresses.
You
that he
let
wore
your
at
thug
the
wear
award
one?
show. I did not let him wear one.
Oh, okay.
As soon as he came out in one, I was like, bro,
I guess what
your
young thug said. He said he wore his dress so he keep a gun under it. Well, I don't know why Billy Porter got his on.
He probably got a gun under there too.
And a spell and a spell book.
Hell yeah.
It just look like he gonna break out and start singing, "I'll put a spell on you."
So is Sesame Street still a kid show?
It is still a kid show.
It's still a kid show.
It is still a kid show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's okay. I mean, not to say it's not okay, but
No, it's not okay.
I don't think.
it's not okay.
Would you let your kid watch a kid show with a man
With gay guys on it?
It's not.
I mean, that's on every show.
It's not. Yeah, I just.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a.
But in a learning show.
It don't matter. That's what they
He
trying
probably,
to teach them.
that's the thing.
They're trying to teach them that, hey, this is okay. You know, kids don't know yet.
So
They don't really know
They're trying
yet.
to teach
No,
kids to
I
accept.
don't even think it's about a
gender
they're trying
equality?
to teach them that it's okay. I really think they're trying to impress it on them.
Indoctrination.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's how
hey, you need
kids
to get
learn.
used to shit like this.
That's
So
how kids learn violence. You know, bro. Don't tell me my folks are the only folks that didn't let you watch rated R movies.
nah, I couldn't watch rated R movies.
My dad, and I hope he never see this, but the very first movie that he
Actually,
put us
we
on
did.
to was
Terminator.
no, that wasn't rated R yet.
The first John, he was what?
No, the first rated R movie he put me on was a Steven Seagal movie called Marked for Death,
Okay.
where the Jamaicans was drug lords in the city, and Steven
remember
Seagal came. Yo, to me,
He killed him.
bro, all of that. Captain Overkill would gouge. He would break your neck, then gouge your eyes out. You're dead already.
Oh,
It's Steven Seagal, bro. So I'm sitting there
the
looking.
real
at this.
Steven Seagal.
I'm looking at this like my dad was like, and are you sure these the type of movies you want to watch? As a kid, I'm supposed to respond, no, I don't like it. Deep down, I was like, I can't wait to do a nigga like this at school. I just can't wait.
My first rated R movie was Predator 2, but I watched it with my dad, but it wasn't one of those things that just made me violent or anything like that, because he was able to explain certain things to me. But you talk about, people sit their kids in front of the TV and walk away to let them watch Sesame Street.
Yeah,
And
I know.
Sesame Street is the one explaining to them.
Yeah.
So
this
like,
is
it's a
acceptable.
little weird, man. It's a little weird. Just like the whole Mr. Ratburn thing getting married on Arthur. It's weird to push that on a learning show.
You wait a minute. You said who got married?
Mr. Ratburn on Arthur. You remember?
Not the teacher that was having issues when I was 8 years old finding a woman.
Yeah, he found a man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn, they changed the whole joint up.
Mr. Ratburn married to a man.
And apparently he likes it.
Is he what kind of animal is he? You know they all animals.
He looked like a rabbit or some
A
shit.
rat and an aardvark. So it's interspecies gay marriage. So it's cool, you know.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mr. Ratburn. This was season 22. I used to love Arthur.
So
Bro, you remember everybody was doing the meme with the Arthur hand? Now I guess this gonna be the new meme. Oh my goodness.
But isn't that crazy how like people used to get in trouble for saying gay shit and shows?
Oh, yeah.
And now like they're advocating it.
It's because the LGBTQ community is a mob.
strong.
LGBTQRST.
These niggas run shit, yo.
They a mob.
They got their own tax
Man,
bracket up
I
there,
listen to
yo.
this comedian, man.
They be like, are you
I listen to this comedian,
exempt,
Roy
single,
Wood
or
Jr.
LGBT? Huh?
Yeah, I listened to this comedian, Roy Wood Jr. that was talking about that. Like, if you want to get rid of a word, that's the community to contact. Because on TV, realistically, man, unless they just really like you, you can't say gay, faggot, stuff that you know, like, what a real street dude would want to fight you over calling them. They got rid of all those words. Like, you can't say that without getting sued. So the comedian was like, maybe we should, you know, if you want to get rid of the word nigga, we should start calling that community niggas and see what happens.
Do you think like the overall reason for all of this like pushing stuff that's not technically quote unquote normal is because of the fact that things that we were taught isn't as objective as we thought it was, so now they're just like, fuck it, everybody can do anything. Or like, you know what I mean?
That or just history kind of just does this big circular motion thing, right? So still in some cultures, like having like homosexuality, like, you know, we don't say we shun it. We kind of be like, ugh. See two dudes kiss, you like, ugh. You know.
But what about this though? They don't do that at
But
all
hold
in the animal kingdom.
But hold on. Some of them do, but it's not like it's not in a way that you would really understand. You're not the animal. It's different. It's instinctual with the stuff that they do. But what I'm saying is, the circle of motion of history go on, bro. You think about, not to get biblical, but you think about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Word.
These dudes in this city was so homosexual.
They was doing all that shit.
They ran up on Lot House trying to sleep with the angels. Who was the man we came and seen in your crib? Then they all got wiped out, bro. But you ain't never hear about it until later on. Homosexuality became like this super duper big wave.
Yeah.
But like you said, history repeats itself, and it goes to a circle of motion. But if you paid attention to history and how a lot of civilizations crumbled, they crumbled because of the introduction of homosexuality.
Oh, the Romans? That's what you talking about?
I'm talking about.
No.
You can
Because they went down.
You go back farther than
Yeah,
that.
you can look through a lot of different civilizations. A lot of them crumbled just because of homosexuality.
Yeah, because
Really?
Yes.
they stopped wanting to make.
This lesbian doctor did a whole study on it, and she brought it up. I'll probably put it in the description so people can see it.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Oh, the link to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that because I'm probably not gonna. I don't want to have no opinion, about that. Like
That's how I feel
oh my
like.
God, stay away.
Because
I like that.
Because they're the mob. They got folks scared to say something.
Well, I'm not scared because of that, bro. I just, they don't bother me. It's not like a dude. It would be different if a dude, because I work in an area where, there's a lot of people that's kind of different, So, if a dude pat me on the butt in the elevator, then that's when it'll be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah. None of that shit you talking about, man.
Like when Anakin pulled up to and seen all the kids training to be Jedi, and they told him to kill all the Jedi. That's how I would be. I'd be like,
But what if they teaching it to your kid though?
And that's what I'm gonna say. They probably using the same
I don't have no
biblical
kids yet.
principles that we was just
I'm
using.
terrified now. I don't even want to have a kid yet because I don't know if the next episode of Arthur gonna have
He was like, you can't tell me what to do, Dad.
DW and Arthur sleeping together.
You can't tell me what to do, Dad.
That'll just break my heart a little bit.
But
I mean,
the funny thing is, so all right, we always use Bible as the basic criteria for what's right and wrong because that's almost a universal thing that everybody goes by. Almost.
Some form
I can't
of
say it is all the way. Because
some
there's
form of it at least.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's scriptures that are against homosexuality, but then there's a scripture that says Matthew 7:12, the golden rule.
Treat people right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, that's why they got so much power because you literally are contradicting the entire argument every time you say anything. So
No, it's not.
almost
Do unto others you would have them do unto you.
So
stop judging. Let you must not be judged with what judge you're
But
judging. Then you'll be
It
judged.
must be righteous judgment. See, people always forget to add on the rest of it. It's a righteous judgment behind it. If I'm in a place where I believe that I'm a Christian and I feel like I'm looking at it, I'm judging Christians as Christians. I'm not judging anybody in the world as Christians because they don't live by the same standard. So it's different.
That is true, because then there's another scripture that says,
This
my
Arthur-
people are no part of the world.
This Arthur thing
I'm like-
bothering me, man. Okay? I'm sorry. This Arthur thing bothers
It
me.
came up again.
Yeah. Mr. Ratburn comes out as gay, gets married in season 22 premiere. I mean, they opened up season 22 with a gay marriage. Like, ta-da!
Okay,
Like,
children, I know
what?
this is going to be... And you know what? I bet you know the episode, he going to be explaining the shit the whole time. It's not weird, children. And they going to be asking questions in class. He going to try to diffuse it. But then, like, explain that you can't judge people. It's going to be a whole John like that.
You don't
man.
think so? You seen it? I think they would take it that far.
Yeah, because they going to be like...
They have a whole YouTube channel called Queer Kids Stuff. So how far do you think they're gonna take it?
What?
Queer kid stuff.
Bro, you have just blown my mind. You have fascinated me today. Because I
I ain't hear that either.
have never heard of this, bro. Never. queer kid stuff. So what do they do on there since you watched it so many times?
I have seen them talk about how to accept people who they are. I have seen them talk
Many
about,
people have said that aren't queer either.
about
Set people out there.
Yes.
I mean, you have to.
about pretty much how to come out of the closet as a young child. I mean,
What's a young child? What's
like
too
A
young?
nigga that was born
What's
with no
too
nose
young? No.
can say the same
What's
shit.
too young to be
this
gay?
channel is geared for kids 2 to 10 years old.
That's
What?
Really
Like they
young.
have
2 to 10?
they have a whole
No wonder they be thinking they were born gay, bro.
Bro,
You seen the Dwayne Wade interview about his son when he was talking about his son being gay?
He said Zaire is
I don't
gay.
want to say the wrong thing.
The one that played ball or the other one?
I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to get sued. But I think Dwayne Wade's son might have been touched by somebody.
I think you just said what you could get sued about. Not gonna lie.
But I think it's a matter of a thought. It's a matter of a thought. You editing it, so
I didn't
it's
know
a
that.
matter of a thought. I'm thinking.
But I mean, they're literally pushing on the kid. Like y'all probably don't even know about this, but they have this thing that they do at libraries now. They have drag queens come out. And speak to
Yes,
the kids.
bro, I know about that because they just did it at the library up there. They had flyers on our things about it, and I threw it away. I just threw it away.
The drag, what they do now?
Drag queens come read books to kids for after school programs and everything.
Are they dressed in character?
I just say live your life how you want to, but let kids grow up and choose what direction they want to go in. Do not force things on kids. I feel like a lot of times straight people, whenever you have something to say, you always get the bad end of the stick. Oh, you're homophobic. They're homophobic slurs. No, you guys have chose to live your way accordingly, and we choose to live our way a certain way. And we have our beliefs. You have yours.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's funny about that though? Because of the fact that that's probably the principle. This is why, like, people's minds is so weird. So you can feel like you're doing the right thing by telling people about it. Because, think about it. It's 2020 now. We got infants
like
using...
Hitler killed all the folks and thought he was doing the right thing.
using tablets. So they're learning shit as soon as they possibly
Right,
can.
because they're impressionable.
So
Kids
now
are
what they're
very
saying is, all right, look, let's show them something so they can be comfortable, because we really believe that people can be born gay. So let's show them as early as possible.
I've never been in the belief of even being born with an actual sexuality. I've never seen a newborn baby trying to hunch.
Bro, kids are neutral, bro.
Like,
they neutral in
I do.
way, bro.
Like even when I've learned about sexuality, I learned about a man and a woman being together because I seen my grandma and granddad, my mom and my dad, my aunties and uncles. I know.
Yeah, they were saying he
Who is he?
I'm making
Aaron Hernandez. So all right.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez.
The fact that so
He didn't
you
kill
don't think he killed himself?
No, I don't think he killed himself.
I think he did.
The reason,
but it was crazy the fact that he showed like he was crying and shit in the theater. I mean, not the theater, in the court. In the court after they was like, yeah,
I believe he had it planned.
Well, that's crazy though, because when they first said the shit,
so for him to
he was standing there stone cold like this though.
About the part when they was talking about him killing them 2 boys.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah.
Chilling.
And then when they announced the second part,
what I'm saying is though,
Chilling.
the thing is he got off on killing the 2 people.
Correct.
The double homicide is what he beat.
and he was crying like, I'm happy that they were listening to
the other
me.
one, but the other one was up for appeal.
It's like he didn't even care because he was on his.
And you gotta think though. That's why I said I don't think he killed himself. I think that this was some other stuff going on. I don't feel like he killed himself.
Well, he died in prison.
Because
he had to kill himself. He died in
Bro,
his
it's
cell.
niggas. Okay.
Like Sandra Bland.
It's niggas.
She killed herself like this.
It's
She
niggas.
died.
It's niggas
Uh-oh.
that has.
You went over my head. I don't know who that
Yeah, I
is.
believe somebody killed him.
It's
You don't
niggas
know who
that.
Sandra Bland is?
Yeah,
Nope.
Philly don't follow stuff like that. Football, he know.
Tell me. I want to know who that is.
But, bro.
Please. All right,
Man,
tell me
he
later.
killed himself,
Tell me later.
okay?
All right.
You don't think he did?
No, I don't think
Who
he
you
killed
think
himself. I mean, bro, I'm thinking like this, right? I just beat a double homicide, right? I've already been stated that I'm gonna do life anyway for this one murder, right? But I just beat a double homicide case that didn't really mean nothing, realistically. Either way it went, I still got this life sentence that I gotta beat. And he was up for appeal. So right, 5 days after I just beat a double homicide, I'm gonna go hang myself. No matter how crazy he's supposed to be, because he got holes in his brain and all of this. Bro, I just beat a double homicide.
CTE is a real thing though.
I know it's a real
Yeah, and
thing.
then he was telling his wife and his little baby that he's coming home.
Like, bro, you don't do that. You don't realistically do that, bro, and then have your suicide.
Already.
You don't do that. Nobody does
There
that.
had to be something else in
It was something else at play, and I feel like shit. Somebody hung him. Somebody hung him.
But
Or maybe he got like a real serious threat. Like, hey, when you get out of here, bro, it's over.
He was trying to hide that he was gay. Okay.
I don't think
Killing
somebody would
myself
go
is
that
not gonna
far
beat
to
those
hide.
accusations.
Yeah, I don't think somebody would go that far to hide being gay. And then they said the nigga that said that he was with him was lying anyway.
The dude said on ID channel last night that him and Aaron Hernandez got into some sexual activity.
Yeah, he was
For years.
His
Yeah.
co-
But he was
For
trying
years.
to hide it. He was doing so much to hide it.
And I agree with that. I believe he did that shit.
I believe he was gay. I don't think he killed himself about it. Bro, you gotta think.
He was trying to hide it from his wife. He didn't want her to know.
You know what?
She knew.
It was for the money.
Your girl know.
He killed himself.
Your
You know
girl
what?
know about you. Your girl
Look,
know.
He probably knew
Your girl know.
that even after he
She go
got
down on you. She be like, "What's that smell?"
Your girl knows.
That's fucked up.
Okay, your girl know if you. Your girl know. Y'all got this
I don't know,
intuition
he
thing.
kept telling her that they see him like trying to brush it off like he don't want to be around him.
Yeah, I don't think that nigga would. I don't think
she
he
did
was killing himself because of that, bro.
It definitely has something to do with money, because he
They
probably was
didn't
like, all
want them
right.
folks to get that. They didn't want them folks to get that money. They didn't want that. They didn't want him to beat that case. Because the type of dude that they describe him, if you just watch the dude that they describe, right, versus how he was in the courtroom, they was like, he really felt like people could look at him a certain way. All this, he kind of had this mentality where he was above all this shit.
Oh, he owe Antonio
That's how he was
Brown
just really
ass
just like in the courtroom. They talking about the murder. That dude, that didn't have no emotions at all. Especially when he went and got the lawyer from
The one that
the
beat
white
the other
girl
boy.
beat the case. That's what's her name, Casey Anthony, the one that killed her kid.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, who went and got the same lawyer.
And
Bro knew he was getting out. I would kill myself 5 days. I thought I'd just be the double. And all I gotta worry about is an appeal on a single. Please.
It must have been some other shit he did that he didn't want to come to the
The
surface.
thing is, bro, a dude like that, as high profile as he is, in that jail too. Something I found out from
They
talking.
say he had a boyfriend in the jail.
Yeah, they say he had a boyfriend in the jail. They say that, right? That means that them dudes had some type of connection to each other where Aaron Hernandez wasn't in no solitary cell by himself. You can't build no relationship with somebody and you locked in a box through a room and y'all can't talk. That mean them niggas was out with each other. That mean that nigga was in regular population, which that jail is made up for that.
Oh, so
The
you
North-
saying if that's the
The
case,
North
he
has
must
the
have
worst
got killed.
jails. So my man's got a cell to himself, and when he killed himself, but he been in general pop this whole time.
I mean, they said that about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, bro, but
Jeffrey
because
Epstein didn't kill himself.
because of this, bro, I was like, what? I don't care. He didn't kill himself, bro, but I mean, he was. Then I would have an opinion, but sorry, he didn't change nothing in my life, dead or alive.
I guess we'll never know, man.
Yeah, we don't never know. It's all speculation. These people get paid to investigate this and say stuff, and they have to come up with a conclusion.
Right.
Or they don't get paid.
Right.
I just want to die old, man, so niggas don't have no conspiracy theory on me, and they just be like, bruh, that nigga died because he was just old as shit. He was just old as fuck. And
Well, you
it's
need
just time for him to go.
You need to stop putting tobacco in your marijuana.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, I need to stop drinking liquor and
Well,
smoking, period.
well.
Nah, I ain't gonna stop smoking. Fuck that. That shit.
And
I'm gonna hit one thing at a time, bro. I only said one thing. I know you got multiple things we work on.
What's
We
the name of that song?
probably need to be walking around with pure oxygen tanks instead of breathing this regular air. But I mean, it's a lot we can change.
You heard
but
about
I'm
the one nigga that was selling the air in the soda bottles or whatever?
Uh huh.
Get some air from the
Made
Arctic,
a killing.
from Antarctica. Let me drink this. Let me
My dude was selling
this air.
My dude was going to places
Selling cans of air.
and selling cans of air. My man's is the truth. Like
He
that
goes
one, like the one boy. It was 15-year-old doctor or something, bro. Something like that.
For real?
Yeah, my man's was a con artist. I should have met that dude. Had his own practice, had patience and everything.
That's crazy. Niggas are professional liars, dog. Like, how the fuck can you do that? You're a professional liar, my nigga. I was just watching Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio. That shit is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Professional liar.
he did that with limited technology.
Hey, look, this is what I wanted to ask you about, though. Okay, so I didn't watch the full Grammys, but I watched the highlights because I wanted to know who the hell won the shit this year. Because actually, it's funny how YouTube be coming up with the little algorithm shit and they show you something that you ain't seen in a while. They were showing the Source Awards from 2000. And check this out. Tell me why. These are who the new artists of the year were. It was Beanie Single, Beans from Philly, Eve, and guess who else was in that list?
I ain't guessing.
Little freaking Wayne. And tell me who won.
Lil Wayne.
No. Eve won.
Oh yeah, no, but she was dope.
Not doper than Lil Wayne, but the funny thing about it is niggas wasn't ready for Lil Wayne yet. That was the transition of hip hop turning into what it is now. With that nigga in 2000, rapping all fast, being hype, being that little nobody was rapping like that yet. Everybody was still on the real 90s hip hop flow. Yeah. That's what was so crazy about it. And think that he's the biggest nigga out now.
Well,
but
he was the best rapper alive for a long time, allegedly.
I mean, Slick's still now.
But you think he rap better than most people that you know right now? I don't think he better than J. Cole.
Nobody can rap.
I don't think he better than J. Cole.
Rap Wayne.
I don't think he better than Kendrick Lamar.
There's not one person.
Bro, I'm a Wayne fan though.
There's not one person.
But I like them better.
It's hard to say because
I'm talking about rapping, like just pure spitting balls, like ain't nobody out rapping.
Without taking a breath and shit.
Like ain't nobody.
One Gilly writing this stuff?
No, there's a rumor, and if he was, where Gilly at? Oh, nowhere.
Gilly the Kid is a street
Where's he
nigga.
at?
He didn't want to be famous.
Where's he at though?
Don't he be in the battle raps, like in the background and shit?
He was just at the Cassidy battle.
Where is he at? That Cassidy battle was trash. Cassidy's trash now too. What are you talking? What you talking?
I don't talk about my man.
No, Cassidy got balls, but chill out, bro.
I didn't say it was
Don't sit there and say no. I hate when people
Gilly the Kid wrote some of his stuff.
That's cool. That's what's up. So tell me what else.
Why is it that I can't be a realist?
What Gilly write? What Gilly write? Tell me what he wrote.
I don't know. I never wanted to investigate.
Tell me what he wrote though.
I never wanted to investigate because I love Wayne. But I'm just
everybody was like he wrote the Carter, right?
Hey,
everybody loves the Carter 2.
Who got the credits? You got the credits on you right now?
Do you have the credits? You the one bring it up. You the one bring it up.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
You bring it up.
Gilly Kid wrote it.
She was like, that nigga ain't write that shit. You heard it just now. I heard it.
I'm a Wayne fan, but I'm just keeping it a band, bro. Niggas be writing lyrics for people. It's nothing wrong with that. They delivery fitted. Me and him just talked about
that.
That's a big thing in the music industry.
If your delivery fitted,
and I didn't know that shit at all.
I don't know why it's such a taboo. Like it's so bad.
People write your whole show.
I don't fuck with that at all. I would never rap another nigga.
They pay them enough money.
If you on TV, somebody else is writing your show.
Like it's music.
If you can bring, because they said that Gilly wrote the Carter, right?
Let me see.
You get your credits. If you wrote, everybody gets their credits. It don't matter if you was just in there and you said that I put this wrong word in there. You'll get your credit for that. If he's on there, I shut up. That really.
Gilly the Kid.
No, you're getting your credits. You get your credits. Like they can't. They can't do that. ASCAP will make sure that everybody gets their credits. That's what I'm saying.
And see me, I don't fuck with that at all. We was talking about that shit. Like I didn't realize that some of these songs that were written had multiple writers contributing to the song. I didn't even know that shit.
Like,
because I would never rap some shit another nigga wrote. I don't care how good I sound on it. Like, I'm rapping only what I know I wrote.
Like even Drake, you'll see all his writing on there. You'll see that he put The Weeknd on that Party Next Door and all that stuff. You'll see it. It's right there.
Not even on the feature.
Like, come on.
On the credits, like you was talking
Like, you
about.
have to. Like, if you're cutting the check, like, for the record label to get their taxes and all this, like, they gotta file this stuff. The government will be pissed at this shit.
Yeah, it's a bigger lawsuit if they don't. So fuck that.
I just don't think it's that bad. I think it's.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying
art. Like some people are great writers, some people are great rappers or singers. They deliver the message better.
I was giving the kid real name.
I respect that logic, honestly.
It's
I
not
respect
a bad thing.
that
That's
logic.
how music works. There's artists, like to be an artist, it involves a whole bunch of different components.
That is true, because I can tell a nigga, hey, can you paint this picture for me? Like, oh no, I only paint shit that I've come up with.
Something like, yeah, like it's.
But still, for me, fuck that. I would never get on stage and act like I wrote this shit and sell it.
these record labels have to answer to Uncle Sam.
Correct.
Like they.
And that's why I would never join one.
Like they have to answer to them. So whoever they pay, they have to write that shit out. They can't just do that shit. Like, bro, that's pretty much like laundering money, my nigga. Like, bro, you gotta pay for that. Like, you're going down.
Yeah, I don't.
Tax evasion is not a game. Ask Ron Isaac.
I don't fuck with that at all, guys. But
Grammys.
yeah. So that's how I got off subject. All right. So the reason I even said that in the beginning, you found it?
Writes for he wrote for Lil Wayne, and he writes song for Drake.
Where did you find it at? Better not be Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
You better turn your phone on right now and stop talking.
It's not Wikipedia, bro.
But why even
The
say
dude goes under his
that?
real name when he writing for them, which is Nazir Fard, which I just learned that just now.
Oh, that's the same nigga.
That's the name on
That
the
nigga
Drake
was
stuff.
on a lot of fucking songs.
I'm not talking about that. I said Wayne.
He's on a lot
They
of
ain't
Wayne
Cash
songs.
Money.
Wait, you didn't name not one Wayne song.
I don't want to.
You literally
I'm
just
devastated.
You came here for this. What website are you looking at? And I swear, don't say Wikipedia
It ain't
or
Wikipedia.
WikiLeaks.
He was talking about how, all right, so Tyler Creator won a Grammy for his Eager album, E-G-O-R. And that album won Best Hip Hop Album of the Year.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, it's a bittersweet feeling. It feels good, but also it's bad because I'm grateful for the, you know, people recognizing my music. But then he was like, but then at the same time, it's like they always put people that look like me or my color, black people, in this urban category, and they say that it's rap or hip hop. And he was like, you know, it's bittersweet because why can't it just be pop or whatever, you know, it is? Because clearly that album was not a hip hop album. It was,
His album was not a hip hop.
the shit it was music. And the funny thing is he calls himself Tyler the Creator, not Tyler the Rapper. So I was like, I guess I kind of understand what he's saying. Like I kind of feel him. Like we have to.
They generalized his music in the wrong genre. That's crazy.
And so now it's time to say that all of this new shit is not hip hop. Take that shit out of the category. Take it off of iTunes hip hop category and put it in pop. Fuck that shit. All these niggas. Trippie Redd, fuck that nigga. Blueface, fuck that nigga. All of these niggas need to be in the pop category.
Why you so
Cause y'all
mad?
niggas ain't rapping.
Why are you
y'all.
so mad at the color calls?
I ain't mad. It's a strong opinion. It just sounds angry. Cause when someone's strong, but seriously though, like, it's not hip hop, yo. You know what hip hop really is. And I'm not one of those people that don't respect it, because I do respect it. I feel just like J. Cole did. He was like, you know, I love to see a black man get paid. I respect it for sure. And plus, I even like some of the songs. But don't say it's hip hop. It's not hip hop. That's all I'm saying. Hip hop is different. Rap is different.
Yeah.
My thing is just getting mad at the institutions. Like, I hear like a lot of times people be like boycott the Grammys, boycott the Oscars and all that stuff.
Nah.
And it's kind of funny because like we'll sit here and get upset as black people. We'll get upset at the Grammys or the Oscars, but we'll still go.
Right. This nigga was in the front seat crying. Fuck out of here.
Like we'll still go. Like it doesn't make sense.
You went to the Grammys?
Yeah, man, I was there. I was there like last week. I ain't wearing no dress or nothing. I was in there in jeans.
Yeah. He had the they
I
didn't
thought
let
that
him
was
in.
you dressed up like Lil Nas X.
Nah.
That's his name.
He got a part-time job. He was serving hors d'oeuvres, but he was still in
They
there.
don't even serve food at the Grammys though.
They don't.
They don't serve food and drinks at the Grammys, dog.
But
So you think black people want to go to an event like that? I don't want to go there.
They keep showing up.
Yeah.
If you say
the ones that
boycott
they
them, why you keep showing up?
the ones that they
Because people want public recognition for the hard work
that's
that
why
they
they
put
show
in.
up.
So you're a attention whore.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how they survive. That's how they survive. What
And that's why Tyler the Creator, that's
You
why I
know
respect
that.
what he said. He was
Bro,
like,
I didn't even
I
watch
don't
the
give a
Grammys.
fuck.
No offense.
They called his name. He
Who was
like,
the host? Alicia Keys?
Nah, then they switched the
Wasn't
host
it-
for
was-
each award?
Or
Or
no, the host stays the same throughout the show. It's just people present the awards. But
oh, I don't
Alicia
know.
Keys was the host? Oh,
Alicia
I'm gonna have to catch that on another time.
Swiss B still with her?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
oh,
my
so
chance. Do I got a chance to go ahead and do
no,
that?
he just matter of fact, bro, he just invested in a business for her, bought her a tea line that's sold in Starbucks.
I'm gonna buy her a piano. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, I
Yeah,
remember.
you have no chance. He named her Tea Line Alicia Tees. You have no chance.
That ain't true. She a woman. I got
he
her
wrote
chance.
it out.
I got a
He
chance.
he done wrote that check. It's over with. It's done.
Man,
If you had a chance, bro, it's over with. If you did have a
And I
chance,
don't think he'll let her go. Like, you can't just
Bro.
break up my last marriage and then leave me. That's that's not like.
bro, my man's he put a business plan together, bro, and she not going nowhere.
Word.
Shoot,
He don't know. He don't know.
they ain't gonna go nowhere.
Who you think?
The Super Bowl, I already know that's what you think about.
I can't help it. I'm always thinking about football. It's just I've
Trying
always
to-
loved football.
I'm
I
trying
wish
to
I would have
play.
got to play. I know I would. I think I would have been able to play, man. Yes.
I think we should.
Even though I'm only 5'9",
I bet
know I would've
somebody
made it.
$40 on San Francisco. The reason being is because it's gonna be the temperature gonna be different in Miami, and it's a temperature that San Francisco used to playing in. Kansas City not. They were practicing back home. They just I seen this. I don't know how really true it is. Sometimes they be hyping it up, but they recently just got out there like 2 days ago.
This nigga Tyreek Hill's gonna be running around like freaking Tecmo Bowl on these niggas.
Yeah, I think they're
He
gonna.
gonna run to the touchdown and turn around, run back just because he can.
I think they're gonna have a plan for that, but I really think San Fran gonna end up walking away with it. It's gonna be a crazy game. It's probably gonna be the most high scoring Super Bowl in history. It's
What's
probably
the score gonna be?
63 to 70. Because can't nobody stop nobody, man.
But the funny thing is, San Fran,
San Fran got a D.
they
dog.
got the defense.
They do, but I mean, I don't think the league has ever seen anybody as fast as Tyreek Hill. Like
They
Bo
got their
Jackson's
ass
40
whooped.
wasn't even a real 40. 'Cause I don't think nobody really timed it. So they say he's still like the fastest, but Tyreek Hill is fast on a whole different level.
The fact that he's smaller
Like
is definitely
he's
fast.
vertically and horizontally fast. Like if he go this way,
Yeah.
he go across the field 5 yards faster than anybody I ever seen.
All I gotta do is have an angle, man. Football got angles.
I done seen that too, but bro, the way his speed is set up,
Bo Jackson is like what? 70 pounds more than this nigga. So he can't be faster than Tyreek. There's no way. But
Bo Jackson,
he still ran the fastest 40. He the only nigga that ran a 4.2.
which was hand clocked. So it probably was still wrong, but
He's still
probably
alive,
was,
right?
It probably was faster than that. He probably ran a 3.8. But
But I'm
Tyreek
looking,
Hill and them, they got a good chance of winning.
because I'm looking at, okay, so let's look at the
Patrick
other
Mahomes is a
aspects
good
of the game
quarterback.
though. Like, fuck Mahomes. What wins the championships is defense and
All the
being
time.
able to control the clock with the running game. So
San Fran got it.
San Fran
Man,
has that. Defense, running game.
You just give me an offensive team that won the Super Bowl.
But I'm just gonna throw this out there, if y'all don't mind. The head coach, even though I'm rooting for San Francisco, the head coach was a certain team that was up 28-3. He was their offensive coordinator at the time. So offensive coordinator makes the final decision on what plays we're gonna run. And somehow,
Quinn had changed the plan. He took over. He took over in halftime.
somehow, bro, a football organization is trying to get rings.
So you're gonna say Andy Reid is a better coach?
Yeah.
I agree. he has more wins. He's like the top 3 in
I
wins.
think he is a better coach.
Andy Reid always just had
More experienced coach, right? Let me
Yeah, he's just more experienced and had a better team all the time.
No, he's like one
He's
of the
just an
most.
offensive-minded coach.
He's like one of the
Andy
most.
Reid defense.
No, he's
He's
like
offensive-minded coach.
one of the most winningest coaches in league history.
What?
I believe he's either 3 or 4.
Do you know what teams Andy Reid coached?
Name him.
Not the defense though. Remember, we had Jim Johnson on the Eagles defenses back in the day when we was kicking ass.
But he
with
was
Javon
still
Curse.
the head coach.
Yeah, well, you're right. As far as like
He's
drafting
coached
players,
defensive teams.
He's been the head coach over some defense, but he doesn't control the defense. That's what he just tried to tell you.
yeah, we had a defensive like right now. We got Jim Schwartz. That used to be the coach of the Lions. This nigga scared. All he do is call blitzes. I don't fuck with that. He don't really.
Well, he
play.
coached the Lions. They lost the most games in the last 5 years.
Yeah. We didn't give that nigga a ring, did we? He wasn't on our team in 17. I hope
I
not.
was thinking about it. But Kyle Shanahan, he just got to call this game right.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because I'm like, regardless of how good the game plan is, speed kills, and
Tyreek Hill, the fastest joker alive.
pretty much. And Holmes can hit the ball. He can get it to him. He can throw that shit 70 yards.
Yeah, it's gonna be 70-63.
The thing is, Mahomes only gonna throw to one side because Richard Sherman's gonna take care of one.
Richard Sherman.
gonna
He
block
cannot keep up with none of those.
He
niggas. Not even one.
Yo, everybody on their receiving core, bro, is
Running the 4-3.
they run like a 4-3, 4-2. The slowest person is I don't know what everybody else.
The tight end.
The slowest person on the receiving core is they say it's Sammy Watkins, and he runs a 4-4.
And he runs a 4-4.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. Let's wrap it up.
It's wrapped.
Give us a prediction.
We're done.
Give us
here.
your predictions and wrap it up.
We're done here.
So I predict that the Chiefs are going to do a comeback win in miraculous fashion. I don't think they're going to let Jimmy Garoppolo win a championship in his first season as a
full-time quarterback.
And I think that Andy Reid is due for a championship. He's lost way too many NFC and AFC playoff games. He's due for a championship. They have what they need to win. The offensive power, because literally the Titans are just like the 49ers. And they drug them, even with the good running game and defense. So if the 49ers can't hold them under 25 points, they're not going to win. Period.
Yeah,
You can't get into an offensive game with them.
I say San Francisco.
Unless you're the Eagles, you know. You let Tom Brady throw 500 yards and still win. That's just us. But everybody ain't us.
I think that the San Francisco 49ers going to win, and it's going to be a good game. It's probably going to, the cap score going to be 35, so nobody going to exceed 35 points, but it's going to be about defense at the end of the day. Whoever get that one lucky
Last stop.
that lucky
last
tip
stop.
pass.
I got San Fran 35-24.
35?
24.
All right. I like that.
11-point spread.
Defense winning championships.
Yeah, because they're going to be trying to throw at the end, and he'll probably throw a pick.
He's going to have to throw it.
Yeah, something like that might happen.
I want you to throw it. All right, wrap it up, Mike. Get us out of here.
All right, guys, that's our show. It's lovely having two ladies here. Oh, I was talking about Philly, Aaron, and Whitney. No, I was just playing. But your hair is like the one dude, Billy Porter.
Dang, cuz. 2 insults in less than
You
5
gotta get
seconds.
one. You gotta get one in. Go.
Hey man, this couch uncomfortable as fuck. Brand new ass bullshit you bought.
Ouch. Well, that's our show.
Hey, man, talk about that.